Our melting pot is brought to you courtesy Lee Kum Kee. As I told you, my first recipe today, I went Asian in the melting pot. Asian because of the folks at Lee Kum Kee. Thanking the folks at Lee Kum Kee, wide range of Asian products. And I'm going to kind of show you over the next couple of weeks how you can use different types of products, different types of flavors to achieve real lovely recipes that will kind of feed everybody, make everybody feel that happy feeling. Chinese food is just so much part of our heritage here in the Caribbean, and it tastes so different in different islands. It's just amazing. But homemade Chinese food, trust me. I'm doing a meatball, and when you think meatball, you don't necessarily think Asian. But what you just saw is I kind of just used all the Asian flavors to season these meatballs. So check it out. Salt, pepper, but I added some ginger. I added some minced garlic. I'm becoming a big fan of this minced garlic, I tell you. Crushed in there, everything for you, beautifully flavored already. Soy sauce, I did some oyster sauce. 1 egg and some breadcrumbs. Toss everything together, kind of mix everything, make sure all the ingredients come together. I'm using it as an appetizer today. The flavor I'm going for, the flavor profile that I'm going for, yes, it's Asian, but it's specifically sweet and sour. Sweet and sour. This sauce has such a nice tangy, sweet, it's really amazing. I love it. And yeah, it's one of those little Asian flavors that you need to try. So guys, you see how it's coming together? And the meat is almost, as I said, combining and becoming one. You don't want to overmix when you're doing meatballs and burgers and that kind of thing. So that's why quick mix, make sure all the ingredients come together. And you know it's good for a meatball or a burger when you do that. And it kind of rolls together so easily in your hand. This is seasoned, but I'm switching it out because I had one kusume overnight. So had this kusume overnight, as I said. See, it's a little darker, soy sauce and all the ingredients kind of quickly got in there. And all you really want to do is to take these balls on a greased dish and pull it together. So I'm going to roll out a few balls. Balls rolled, and they go in the oven to bake for just about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and then I'm going to make a nice little sauce for the balls to continue rolling in, up the flavor here on the melting pot. In the oven. And now guys, I'm going to use some sesame oil from Lee Kum Kee and get nice and hot in a pan. I'm going to get some aromatics going. So I have some ginger that I left over there. A good old Trini green seasoning. I'm going to use a little more of my minced garlic from Lee Kum Kee. Get some onions in there. Let those flavors kind of come together nicely. I love Asian flavors. Asian cooking and Asian food, whether it's Chinese, Japanese, it's probably in my top 5 of all time. I love the flavors. I have some bell peppers. I am building here a sweet and sour sauce. Right, so this is a sweet and sour sauce from Lee Kum Kee that I am literally going to take about a cup full. Get them out there. I wonder if the cup is the full bottle. We'll find out now. So a full bottle is just less than a cup. So a full bottle goes in here. A little trick. See in here? See all that good stuff? Just want a little bit of water. Waste not, want not. And just add it in there. My final ingredient is some pineapple, just for that little extra sweetness. You know they sell the crushed pineapples as well. You can get that as well. I wanted to see my pineapple, so I used chunks today. And just allow this to simmer and wait for the meatballs. So a touch of salt, a touch of pepper, and my meatballs should be ready. Good stuff. So seasonings is a hell of a thing, and flavor profiles. You really just want to scoop these meatballs in the sweet and sour sauce. It's already flavored, Asian flavored. Quick toss. Make sure your meatballs are coated nicely with the sauce. And these are sweet and sour meatballs just to get things started here. So guys, I have with me today one of our young musicians doing some wonderful things. And I just want a plate of these sweet and sour meatballs. Thanking the folks at Lee Kum Kee for making it possible. Nice little appetizer. My sweet and sour meatballs. It is so delicious. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming back. You heard him to the top. The sax man, the horn man, Mr. Adrian Kong.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
You know, nothing like a good old man to say. Have a seat, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Have a seat. Do you like Chinese flavors? Do you like Chinese food?
I love Chinese flavors, man. I love it when I see, especially when it's like a sweet and savory.
So you like the sweet and savory?
Oh, yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. This up your alley.
Definitely.
Up your alley. Sweet and savory.
I grew up eating a lot of sweet and savory foods, especially with my mom. Yeah, she used to like to put a lot of those especially like the green seasoning and
Sweet sauces and so on.
Yeah.
Mom was a boss cook?
She was a boss cook. She was.
She was passed on?
Yeah, she passed.
Oh,
Everything, COVID just came on, you know.
Serious?
Devastated a lot, so.
Celebrating her life though.
Celebrating her life,
Celebrating her memory. Celebrating her memory. Adrian Kong is here, guys, and he's just devouring our sweet and sour meatballs.
It was good, man.